But we're almost there, and I'm kind of excited, at least for the possibility of there being, like, heavy drinking without being judged. Though then again, I rarely ever have plans on New Year's, but that's just because, like, what the hell am I supposed to do on a New Year's? Like, I get starting the new year and all that, but, like, honestly, every day is basically the same day for me. The only thing that really changes is the weather. And even then, I've mostly been living in places where there is no technical weather. It's just slightly hotter, slightly colder, but it's always kind of hot for some reason. But all that is basically wasted because I don't think anybody's even here. So I'm basically just talking to myself. Oh, never mind. Hi, Nancy. It was good. How you doing? I always get to have like a slight amount of time to myself rambling about random shit in this stream prior to me starting. But hello, welcome in. It almost time for the Twitch stream. I hope your day is going well. I wonder if you have any plans for the New Year's. Hi, Jade Dunning, something like that. Hello, welcome in. We vibing though. We see how things go. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do on stream today. How are you? Pretty good. Had a pretty lazy day. I didn't film any new content per se, but that's just because I was napping on the couch with my cat. Cause like I'll be so real, dude. Oh my god, dude, the sky is so pretty right now. It's like a peach color. Oh my god, that's so good. Anyway, no, I was kind of lazy today. I decided not to film anything because I was up at like 6 a.m. for some reason. Like I don't know why that is. What's your favorite Demon Slayer arc? Entertainment District, just because Entertainment District is more interesting. I don't know. I just like the flashy nature of it. I don't know. All the other ones are kind of just boring. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, not a lot. Swordsmith's Village kind of is like really boring. The mountain is okay, I guess. I don't know. I feel like that's controversial. You're gonna show us the sky? No, everything's plugged in. And I have to start my, like, proper stream soon. Which, by the way, Shadow Goog went to go follow the Twitch. But, like, yeah. It's early in the morning for me right now. Well, I'm glad that you decided to join me for this brief moment. It's real. I've been napping with my cats for days. Bro, napping with your cats is, like, the best. Because, like, they just sit there doing basically nothing. My cat has been slowly starting to, like, get comfortable just curling up, like, on me or next to me. They'll lie down and just, like, be in the fucking crook of my neck. Or, what is this part of the neck called? I don't like the curve of my neck. Yeah, I think that might be it. Bottom line is like, they've been, specifically one of them have been cuddling me like all the time. Basically whenever I lie down next to them. I love that cat so much. That cat was also sitting on my lap prior to this stream starting, but then decided to leave. What's up, Euro Spanish drone? What's good? Either way, I hope you guys are having a good day. And I hope you guys have some fun plans for the whatchamacallit. Either I'm gonna go start my Twitch stream because I believe they are summoning me at this current moment. But if you feel so inclined, I recommend going over to twitch.tv/HamaSamaKun for more shenanigans. Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 192, I think, of Madathon, the ongoing stream where you guys get to watch me slowly go insane over the course of 2 hours, roughly. We vibing for the most part. I hope you guys are having a relatively solid time. Hello, Aiden, Cairo, Cosmos, and other people. I hope y'all are vibing. I'll be real, dog. I had such a lazy day today. Hey, Cat, there's the resubscribe from Cat. I think that was literally from yesterday. So, like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. Yeah, no, literally. I thought that was just a holdover from, like, yesterday. So, like, you weren't here and it just did that. Hi, Cat. Got banned in the Discord. Yes, you did. Now you got banned. Now you got timed out here. Don't be annoying. First thing in the stream, dog. We are vibing. We are vibing. I hope everybody has some fun plans for New Year's. My plan is die. I don't actually have plans. Well, I kind of have plans. I'm probably going to go to a friend's house. I just don't know if it's tomorrow or the day after. Because I forgot that New Year's Eve is technically part of New Year's. So I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. They talk about it last stream too. Yeah, they did. I was giving them the fucking chance about it. I was like, if you're just chill, if you vibe, maybe we let you back in. But like now you're just being a fucking loser. So, Igloo! It's comfier than YouTube comments. To be fair, everywhere's comfortable. More comfortable than YouTube comments. But it is, in fact, almost 2026. As for you, Aiden, your quest is developing secondary sex characteristics. Secondary sex characteristics is what I do with your mother. Because it happens once and then it happens a second time. I really did not factor in the characteristics part of that, but I just want you to... Oh, no, I'm thinking of the joke I make about being bisexual. Damn it! All right, well, I missed out on that. Dust, your quest for this evening is an unwanted pregnancy. Ask her what you do with her. My cat's licking my hand right now. Who would like to boop the snoot today? Joseph's been very good, kind of, ish. He's been good enough where he's not being a fucking dickhead all the time. He's being mean, keeps freezing you. Damn, D12. As far as I know, my bits are still going well. Boop. All right, cat claimed the first boop. Levi, your quest for this evening is his hospice care. Oh, I thought that said Hispanic care. How much money to boop? Whatever you feel is worth booping. I don't know. I'm not sure how to charge for that because we're so close to the end of the year. I wanted to see if we could get to 1,500 before the end, which means like today and maybe tomorrow if I decide to stream. We're like 80 something, like $81 away. You can donate however much you want. How much money for you to do the Odin dance? I don't know what that is. As for you, Kat, your quest for this evening is... I shit you not. It says my genitals. So I guess we're boning. I don't know what butts again. That's your own issue, dog. I do have tattoos. 100K? 100K what? I passed the point of 100K followers like a while ago. Just saying, Kat. Offers there. It's finally not freezing. Good. You can... Universe says so. Exactly. See? It's called fate. It's like a tarot card reading. So is that a yes, or like am I just talking to a brick wall here? Hospice kit. I don't know. Hospice and Hispanic are too close for my brain to not register them as both words. Either way, those of you on YouTube, you should go over to the Twitch, twitch.tv/HamaSamaKun, trying to raise my average viewership. Those of you already on the Twitch, you should donate for extra boopage of the snoots. And maybe I give them a treat. Maybe I give you a treat. Everyone would like to watch that stream. Wait, what stream? Hold on. No, we're not. Are you talking about hospital? Wait, what? Hold on. What stream? My sister's ruined. Bro, dude, don't I know it? I was fucking up at like 6 a.m. for some reason. I could not go to sleep for the life of me. I did lay down attempting to sleep, and my cats were curled up next to me, but then the sound of their constant purring in my ears did not really do much for my ability to slip into sweet unconsciousness. So that was great. Thank you for the follow, Very Chaotic. What time of treat do you offer your cult minions? Are you talking about you or are you talking about him? He gets cat treats. You can have like head pat. I feel like people want a head pat. Wait, what? No, it's the different. Not. I know what the difference is. It's just the word is spelt similar enough where a passing glance at it made me think it said Hispanic care. So I don't know how I'm doing my devil fruit battles. What? Also, hi, Egg. Welcome in. So I didn't get that answer from Kat. It seems to be another one of those days. I'm only allowed one good talk day with Kat every like 3 months. So we'll see how fate dictates itself on that one. If you think about it, you're awake when you're asleep. I mean, I don't know about that. I was like asleep in general. Yay! $5. But wait, come back. You need to be booped. As for pocket-sized elf, thank you for the follow. I could have swore you were here yesterday. Cat powered. Oh, that's for you. Sorry, I thought that was for the cat. There you go. Add a boy, girl. Is your cat? Absolutely not. Anyway, that was Joseph. You can see more of Joseph by watching the Twitch stream because I'm not gonna lie, the camera quality is better, and usually he's standing right here. I forgot to change my subtitle thing. I just realized I forgot to do that. I knew there was something I forgot to do today, but I was too caught up in being a sexy bitch. So there we go. There you tame a dragon turtle. If you tried hard enough, probably. I'm back. I can see that. Also, hi, Lexi. But yes, you all got some head pats thanks to Igloo. But that also means that we are an amount away. $64 away from our goal. Usually our goal is $69 in a stream. If you decide to donate to get us to 1,500 in our February goal, I'll do a funny little dance. Or maybe I'll cook you some lunch. I'm not gonna lie, I made myself a pretty solid breakfast today. It was breakfast potatoes, it was bacon. I found out only as I was making it that it's not the thick cut bacon that I usually use. It was like thin, but it's still tasty. I got some good crisp on that. Hi, Nuboru, that. And some scrambled eggs. I will say, I make pretty solid scrambled eggs, and I think you should all be proud of me because I decided to feed myself in that instance, and then I didn't eat anything after for the rest of the day. But that's just because I was napping. And then by the time it was time for lunch, or by the time I had become cognizant enough to go do anything lunch related, I was far gone. I took a nap today. I want another one. Nice. What are we talking about? Talking about breakfast. Can't cook. Bacon. To be fair, cooking is... It's not as difficult as you think it'd be. I just don't like doing it for just myself. This is a conversation we had yesterday, but like, when it comes to like general house care, fucking love doing it. I just love doing it for other people that I like romantically. I only ever do it for people I like romantically. Refuse to do it for myself or for people that like I just know. Because I'm like, dog, if I just know you, it's your fucking house. You clean it. Otherwise, I'm like, oh my God, my dearest love, apple of my eye, other words that mean like I like you. I will clean this entire house. Would you like a sandwich? I'll make you a sandwich. I don't make that many sandwiches anymore. I will say I've made really solid like fried chicken sandwiches. I think I also made like a Philly cheesesteak but Asian. It was literally just onions, like pork. I know that that's not a Philly cheesesteak. Technically it's beef, but I had pork at the time. It's pork, onions, cheese. And I melted that on top of sourdough bread. I realize now this is not actually a Philly cheesesteak. This is just a really good sandwich. Bottom line is, I made a solid sandwich, and I think you should be proud of me for that as well. Cooking stream. We'll get around to it one of these days. Maybe the first stream of the new year we'll make soba, because soba is actually pretty solid. Goatee? What do you mean goatee? I just haven't shaved today. Should I do that? What's y'all's opinion on facial hair? I don't like it. Someone donates 69 Disney monies. Will you make them a sandwich? Yes. If somebody donates $69 to my stream right now, I will make you a sandwich. I don't know how it's gonna get there, but I'll make you one. Spicy packaged ramen for dinner. To be fair, I also have a shitload of packaged ramen. I'm a Wellington. I'm glad that people have ascribed to that shit, to that joke that we've been doing. Sandwich. Yeah, official, you look 10 years older. Yeah. As I've learned, that's kind of the deal with like every Asian. Like, you look 12 until you grow any sort of facial hair. I just don't like facial hair because it's the texture. Did I eat? Is it required today? I don't know. Do you want to eat? I didn't know you were still here. I'm still waiting for my answer, god damn it. Anyway, but like, yeah, it's at $69. I'll make a sandwich. I can't guarantee that you'll be able to eat it in like any amount of time. Do you want a sandwich? A minute out, I'm editing. Sounds about right. To be fair, that is your work and your job. I really should get around to filming more content. How many gifted subs for what, a sandwich? I rarely ever count gifted subs. So I want a Sammy. Oh, that's not the answer I was talking about. I was talking about the fucking my genitals card. You can have a Sammy. I don't care. To be fair, it also does cost $69 because that involves me having to spend oodles of time making said sandwich. Somebody also donated 10 euros on my YouTube. I have not noticed any of that shit. I've also realized that there's entire fucking conversations and like things that I miss. I'm sorry, y'all. You should go over to Twitch, by the way, if you want your message to be read. This is also what is this called? SteelSeries headset, for those of you curious. Thank you for the follow, Rose the Shy Wolf. Just ate half a cheese pizza. I've been thinking about buying a pizza from like down the way. But I'm also like, I don't want to buy a huge pizza. I've spent too many nights alone eating a pizza by myself, and honestly, it's a little bit sad. Here for my babies, I'm giving my stream back. You'll have to claim it from my dead body. My cold, dead, deeply alone body. Look at the bathwater with the damage. What bathwater are we talking about? You make a sandwich when the sub goal is reached? No, I make a sandwich when somebody donates $69. For $70, that better be the best sandwich ever. Well, the sandwich also comes with my undying love and attention. You get called pretty all throughout you eating that sandwich. I'm just saying, the offer is there in case anybody would like to claim such a thing or has the money to do so. DB, your quest for this evening is the South. Eliminate all of it. Disney Money 69. I think I truly scared off Disney Money Man because he has not been back ever since I said that I have not watched Solo Leveling and don't particularly care about it. Being your D&D? Fuck no. Bracelet's just says death on it. Why? I'm not judging you per se, but I am just curious why, like, that. I'm not sure how I'd react if I just saw somebody wearing a To be fair, there's like a slight possibility that person might just literally be death. Anyway, Sass, your quest for this evening is chunks of dead hitchhiker. It's crazy because chunks of me are dead inside. Not because I don't take care of myself, but just because I'm sad. Let's do Doma and Akaza. We'll see. Say shorts about Kamen Rider Super Sentai. What do you think of Kamen Rider Zets? I think Zets is alright. It's not the best series in the world, but I'm enjoying it. You know, start D&D. Go get friends, man. Why would you ask a stranger on the internet? Just go find people. 69 for a Hama sandwich, but sandwich. Ah, nice. Ty, your quest for this evening is the arrival of the pizza, which also makes me believe that I should probably go get pizza, but I don't know. Joseph is also, oh my god, you poor baby. Boop. Just rolled a nat 1. That's wild. What were you even rolling for? Caption Guardian is back. I should really set up like a little space or like a box for the captions to be in. Some like graphic design or something, dog. I don't know. I feel like it just feels so bland. It feels so bland over here. It feels like obtrusive. Obtrusive? Intrusive? Obtrusive. Wubba-dub. Anyway. Or the show called Max Steel. I've heard of it, but I've never watched it because I'm not a child. Except for, you know, when it comes to most of my interests. Like Kamen Rider and shit, that's technically a children's show. Different than Twitch than YouTube. It is different. It's higher quality, and also the audio doesn't sound like shit. This is the great cult leader Hama. All right, I mean, if you want to try roll for it, I'm not gonna lie, the DC is high. I have very high I have very high standards, but I have very low respect for myself. So make of that as you will. Search would making a sandwich be dexterity. Dexterity or wisdom, one of the two. Does a 2-hit? Fuck no. The idea Satonami walks in on Doma. This is something that I get I get pitched this. Everybody in the goddamn universe, every time I release a new skit, they keep pitching me ideas for skits. And I'm like, there's nothing in this skit. Like, this is just words. It's like, what if Doma got a sandwich into the Doma? I'm like, this is the funniest idea. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm glad you're engaging with my video, but like, I don't know what the fuck you want from me on this. I'm not making this video. You need Cat Made Muzan. Cat Made Muzan I already made that video. That was like a while ago. Oh shit, that's not a redeem. Hi, trans. Beef Wellington. Yes. Well, the Power Rangers were more gay. To be fair, if the Power Rangers were more gay, that's just Super Sentai. Most like modern Sentai seasons have like a hint of yaoi in them, and honestly, I want nothing more. Do my hair natural curls or straighten? Natural curls. I just really like curls. I have a weakness for curls. I have a fucking problem. That problem can only be solved by more curls, personally. So my desk for tomorrow, we're fighting 6 poison drakons at level 2. Your DM hates you. Opinion on Full Metal Alchemist. Okay, fun fact, right? Well, not fun fact, but like fun little tidbit. Right before this stream, I was watching a documentary about Vic Mignogna, who voices Edward Elric, and how apparently he's like a terrible person. Mind you, I was vaguely aware of this stuff, but I was watching like part of it only to realize that video's 11 hours long. So yeah, there's no fucking way I'm finishing that at any point, but like it's just crazy because it's categorizing that like the dude was a homophobe and like was not super subtle about it, but would just give like non-answers whenever anime fans were like, oh, you should probably like, what do you think of the gays? You know? Either way, those of you in here, donate to the stream. Have you watched the movie I Saw the TV Glow? I did, but I'm not gonna lie, I watched it like kind of in passing, so I don't really remember what goes in. All I know is that it's like a trans allegory. Like it's like it's like a deeply closeted like trans woman or something along those lines, played by the guy who played like a sorcerer in the D&D movie. Either way, those of you in YouTube, you should go over to the Twitch. You can find the link right there. It's also just HamaSamaKun. Yeah, Lemon, where's DBs? Hello. Just my level 1 players. They did not like a lot it. Start watching The Apothecary Diaries yet? To be fair, you asked me this yesterday, and no. I started watching a bunch of other horror movies. I was watching, what was I watching? I know that today I finished off watching X, which is that movie where a bunch of porn stars go to a farm and then get murdered. God, I think I watched Alien Prometheus. I watched Prometheus at one point. There's another movie that I could have swore I was watching, but I don't remember what it was. Watch Apothecary Diaries, please. I mean, I might. It's a hood classic. I think so. Steve Deck, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Recently I rolled a nat 20 religion check and prayed Jesus into existence. How does that even fucking work? Usually it relies on more than one person to create a religion, but you know what? You do you, dog. It's handled by double in the background while eating snacks. What's handled by double? Nice though. Dog Banana Man, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What do you think about Percy Jackson? I think it's good. I enjoy it. It was like it was the most iconic thing from my childhood because I gave literally zero shits about fucking what's it called? About Harry Potter. Why do isekai anime seem more fleshed out nowadays? I think the opposite, dog. I think isekai animes are less interesting these days. Except for Dr. Stone. But Dr. Stone is like isekai adjacent. It's not like true isekai, but I count it as one. How much to control the stream's music? $25 because I had set it up real delicately. Roach, thank you for the follow. You've seen Cyberpunk Edge Runners? I have. I liked it a lot, but that's just because I like Cyberpunk. I wish that I could, well, I kind of already live in a Cyberpunk universe. I just don't have any cool robot parts. Which brings me back to the genitals thing from earlier. Robot penis. Which I'm not going to lie is an actual thing you can get in the Cyberpunk TTRPG. In case anybody was ever interested in playing the Cyberpunk TTRPG. If you want to be a hot, sexy half-robot doing cyber that is a thing you can do in Cyberpunk Red. I played it once, and I'm not going to lie. The person running the game was like, you only have so much cyberware. And I'm like, yeah, I'm taking this, though. It's like, why? It's not going to come into play. I'm like, I just want the knowledge that I did it. Think of clankers. I'm saying not no robo dick. That's all I heard. Okay, but is it on you or on me that you're having an issue with? You don't have to have the robo dick. I'm saying I could have one. And I don't know if that would increase or delay my chances when it comes to whatever the fuck this card dictates for the two of us. Kira, thank you so much for the subscribe. Would it hurt? I don't fucking know. Working on a project, so half paying attention heard robot penis. Robot penis is a word we should all shout out into the heavens. One of these days, I'm going to have a large enough audience where I can convince hundreds of thousands of people to shout the thing. No, that defeats the whole point. Okay, but Bo Robo Dick? What? What does Bo Robo Dick mean? Also, what is it? Wait, what do you mean it defeats the point? I'm so confused. Why did you come back for this? Oh, no Robo Dick. Okay, so apparently Kat is against my Robo Dick dreams. I want you all to know that, as much as I, would have loved to profess my undying love for Kat and all and, make them a sandwich, I think this might be the biggest red flag so far, and that's counting a lot of things that I've been made privy to over the course of my life. So if anybody else, yeah, robodickophobia, would anybody else like to support my dreams of having a robot penis? Can't jerk the robo penis? No, you could. It's like... It's like the Super Soaker where you have like the plastic part that you like have to pump to make it more to like build up the pressure. See, Chase donated 10 bits towards my robo dick. Thank you so much for that. See, somebody supports my dreams. Not a replacement. Oh my god, it's like the ship of Theseus. What if I did it over? What if I started replacing parts over time? Would it still be my dick? As for you, D12, your quest for this evening is genuine human connection. I'm not gonna lie. I think Kat probably needs that card more than you do. These subs for the Robo Dick. 10 gifted subs. 10 gifted subs right now. Robo Dick. Cute animals scare the hell out of you. I'm scared of orcas and killer whales. I don't know if that counts as cute animals, but I mean, I guess. I don't know. I'm scared of ants. Breathe so we can hear you. That work light would be connected to your nerves. I don't know. I'm assuming there'd be like, it just pumps the pleasure chemical into your brain. And I don't know, you just fill it with like maple syrup. I don't know. I don't know what the fucking like vibe of a Robodick is. Only 40 euros for 10 subs. True. You could also just directly give me those 40 euros. Because I'm not gonna lie, the gifted sub thing, it takes half of it anyway, so it's more like giving me 20 euros. Yeah, absolutely losing the last few marbles before it's... Yeah, exactly! I'm getting out all my chaos right now so that I'm a more complete person in 2026. And by complete, I mean I'm spelling it with a U, so it's complete. This is fucking stupid. I don't know why y'all are letting me do this. Dick fluid refills would be interesting. Yeah, it's like topping off your wiper fluid. Right? It would be largest one to do like 13. Bruh, 13, I can't even fathom. That's just a problem. Hear me out, though. Hear me out, cat. Nope, I had nothing. I'm still on the robo-dick thing. I think it's funny. That was a genuine human connection. I've been seeing for 3 years and hate it sometimes. I also kind of hate it, but like, I don't know. I'm on the journey of learning to love myself. You know what I mean? Mind you, there are moments when I absolutely despise myself, but I'm not gonna lie. When I joke about robo penises, it makes me laugh in my soul. Size be adjusted. Yeah, it's like one of those like slider things, or like it's hydraulic, so it's like. This is not the sound of a hydraulic thing. I don't know how hydraulic is. How's your day? It could have been better, but I napped with my cats, and that's really all that matters. I could have been napping with Cat, but unfortunately, Cat is so deeply far away that I don't know how the fuck any of that works. And I'm not gonna lie, Void's not nearby either. I could have gotten some sweet, sweet Void cuddles. Adjustable girth. Okay, now it just sounds like an inflatable thing. It's like one of those like pumps. Big as the robot? I don't know. New character, man cursed to be a sentient dick. It just sounds like half the people I know, but like, take on magic systems. I think magic should be magical. Maid dress. It is an ongoing challenge over on my Twitch, which you should all go follow, by the way. Twitch.tv/HamaSamaKun. You should go over there. It's the same username as my YouTube, and also all the follows over there and viewership makes my life so much easier. Or you can glow in the dark so you can never turn the light. Yeah! Look, all I'm hearing are benefits to the robo-dick. I also don't know what Cat meant when they said it defeats the point. What is the point? This is 2 quests. I'm talking about robo-dicks right now, thank you. Oh shit, yeah. Bendy, your quest is the violation of our most basic human rights. And Cairo, yours is women's suffrage. Women's suffrage is what I call when I elaborated. When? Where? Is it the thing? What do you mean? Like, not in chat as far as I know. Either that or I missed it. Mothy, your quest for this evening is being able to talk to elephants. You're doing Zesty Zombie Apocalypse? Why is it a Zesty Zombie Apocalypse? Are you pitching me a porn parody of, like, The Walking Dead, where all the zombies just have their dicks out? I don't know why this is the theme of the stream right now. I just want you all to know that every day I get... Bro, it's like metal... Oh, dude, just inorganic flesh dick. I don't know. It could be like silicone. Hey, Matthew, welcome in. We're talking about robo-dicks. Mostly because of Cyberpunk. Them sending you a snap. Mind you, I know I'm pretty sure that ain't like a spicy thing. I think they're literally just telling me that I'm being fucking dumb. Which, to be fair, is spicy in its own way, because if there's one thing I like, it's being talked down to by scary women. Would any scary... My favorite fucking post that I've been seeing online recently is this video of like, I'm done or it's like, I'm in my healing arc. It'd be a shame if a scary woman would come take advantage of me. And it's just like a dude looking around. I'm like, damn, ain't that just me? Detroit. I already gave Detroit their side quest. Their side quest was, genuine human connection. Beaner Lux Hester, thank you for the follow. Unfortunately, your message was deleted because I guess you said a racial slur. I don't know. Okay, annoyed by... What the hell is a JW? One caveat of the RoboDick. What if it's connected to the cloud and gets hacked? Do you really want your PP hacked? Joke's on you. My PP's been hacked for like many years, and it's been hacked by every scary woman I've ever met. Which is to say that like... Okay, so this is a slightly spicier thing that I will now impart to you all. Because I feel like... Actually, all the fucking youngins, close your ears for like a little bit. It was hieroglyphics. What the fuck? Yeah, I thought my mom called me. Damn. Tell your mom I said hi. I died from one demon slayer. Docky. I think she's like a teen. Never mind. It was this. Oh. Why? Why so many birds? Do those all mean different things? Into the TV. Oh God! I'm like, yeah, you could have like a camera in the tip. I'm like, that would not be interesting to watch. And I can't reply to people. I can still post. I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not gonna lie. Twitch is kind of weird sometimes. Either way, those of you in YouTube, you should go over to the Twitch and follow there, like Benerlex Hestester and some other people who decide to follow. That would be the greatest gift you could give me in the year of 2025, almost 2026. Which, by the way, I don't know if anybody fucking answered me when I said this, but do you guys have any, like, fun New Year's plans? I don't know what the fuck my plans are. I'm either streaming tomorrow or I'm going over to a friend's house to drink until the next year. Mostly because, like, we had plans of making soba, but I don't know if that means, like, doing that on New Year's Eve or doing that on New Year's Day. Never been able to reply to people on these chats for some reason. Jesus Christ. Relationship didn't last long? What relationship? Drink water? What? I'm drinking as much water as I feel like drinking. Kronos, thank you for the follow. Detachable robot. Yeah, you could, like, toss it like a knife. At my aunt's birthday party. Neat. Oh, also, what was that? What I was gonna say, right. I'm a huge fucking simp. As I've learned, right? When I like a person, and I don't know if anybody else can, not react. What the fuck is the word? I'm gonna cook. Cook about what? What the fuck is the term? Relate. Relate. Thank you, Sophie. Ebzix, thank you for the follow. Anyway, but, like, I don't know if anybody else can relate with this, but, like, when the Arrow Ace, look, the Arrow Aces, I love and support you. I'm talking about my deep desire to be loved. But no, like, when I'm, like, involved with a person, even if it's like a talking stage, usually, like, maybe it's the ADHD in me, like the hyperfixation, like the autism. I refuse to entertain the idea of anybody else, and that also includes, like, within the realm of, like, my own deep fantasies. Jorkin the Pebness, bruh, everything is fucking ruined. Which makes it terrible, because it's like, damn, what am I supposed to do now? Bro, literally. Som this fucking dick. D&D campaign, but everyone is made her from cards. Everyone? Including the DM? Also, how I came up with my YouTube name, it's literally just my name. Hey, thanks for the sub, Lone Wolf, appreciate it. Will dispense Pez. Are you talking about the robot dick still? Because yes. Knows Hama this find something? Doing all right. God, wait, actually, sorry, we're moving past the spicy conversation. I want to go back to, like, some wholesome bits. Bruh, the sky was so pretty today. Like, the sunset, it was this really pretty peach color. And, like, I had to start streaming, so I didn't get to see most of it. But, like, I was looking out the window for a little bit in my maid outfit as I was ready for the stream. And I'm like, oh, it's so nice. If only I had the hand to hold. Or $5 million. What would Southern Hama be? What do you mean Southern Hama? I was just doing, like, a Southern accent. I'm sad that I haven't been able to do a D&D campaign where I've been able to do a Southern accent for longer than, like, an hour. Because it's been mostly, like, one-shots and stuff. Are there cyberpunk zombies? I don't know, maybe. There's, like, cyber psychos, but I don't know if that's the same thing. Texas is cool again. If it's cool again. What for 5 mil? I don't know. I just want 5 million. 75. Hey! Welcome in, everybody! Welcome into the wonderful world of Gumball Ball Ball. Watching the sunset before cleaning the crime scene? What do you mean crime scene? I haven't committed any crimes recently. Just in my dreams. Do the accent every day. I'm Southern. I love that for you. Part of me wishes I had an accent, but I'm not gonna lie. Any accent I could have would probably look... It could be a little bit ridiculous. I don't see myself as this does not work with any accent that I can do. Start playing D&D. I don't have friends. Make friends. Zolat.com. Thank you for the follow. His mouth is crime happened. What the fuck does that mean? Wow, Wes. I will say, the closest I could get to a sexy accent, Southern. I think Asian cowboys are so fucking cool. Which also, we're going back to Marvel again, dog. The fucking cowboy episode with Shang-Chi in it sucked. I wish it was more interesting than it was. I don't know what the fuck was going on in that show, but I swear to God, he's just, like, it's just Shang-Chi in the West, and it's not like a cowboy thing. It doesn't feel like a cowboy story. It's just Shang-Chi wearing a hat, and that's it. And I'm like, this is fucking lame. We're talking about the What If episode. Varian maybe joining a D&D campaign along with my 50 other unfinished campaigns. I only have the one unfinished campaign. Some tight, spicy pad key mao. So good. Ooh. Anyway, our goal for this evening is to possibly reach 1,500. We're 76 away. For $76, you could get a guaranteed spot in my D&D campaign. Just saying. Matthew has a spot. I think the only other person here who could afford it is Kat. But, like, if Kat wants to play D&D. Kratos, thank you so much for the subscribe. And viewers, yeah, you don't have to tell me when it goes down. It's just point you by having an accent. Everyone has an accent. The thing Americans call no accent is the American accent. No, I know it's an accent. I just mean like a better accent, dog. Why are you judging me? I watched the first season of What If and Zombies. Zombies is pretty good. What If is kind of trash. What If doesn't go far enough. What If is basically watching the most uncreative people come up with things that are like, they think are fun. My exciting New Year's... Oh, you know what it is? It's pretty people comedy. It's like, it's the equivalent of creativity from the perspective of like those high school girls that were pretty enough to not have a like personality. $40 final offer? Bet. Donate $40 right now. I fucking dare you. But you know what I mean? It's like they didn't have to develop anything further. I don't know how they got this job, but making What If central to like Captain Carter was the worst mistake they could have possibly made. That show could have gone on for literally years. Like decades even. I could have gotten 15 seasons of that show if they decided to get it interesting. I've seen HamaSamaKun. It's really good even without the romance story. Ooh. Have you seen Are You Lost, Hama? What the hell is Are You Lost? I'm lost in general. It was Venus. Everybody is Venus. Thank you for following Chem Spam. Either way, those of you on YouTube, you should go over to the Twitch. Those of you already on the Twitch, you should donate to the Twitch. Mostly because I really do want to end off the year with it to get to like 1,500. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow, that's why. So I just want to handle it now, and then I think on New Year's, we just don't do any goal things. We do like a free stream, or you get a streak freeze if you get us to 1,500 today. And I find it annoying. My friend with a job keeps asking unemployed me for money. That's fucking wild. Are you talking about me? Technically, I am also kind of unemployed, but it is also technically employed by like YouTube. Damn, now I'm sad. I'm sorry. I'm mostly just talking to people who are employed. I don't mean to like pressure the people who don't have jobs. Y'all are fine. You can keep watching. Honestly, just viewing the stream is really all you need. Zoe.com, thank you so much for the subscribe with Prime. Which common writer should I start off with? Whichever one you want, dog. I don't care. Roach, hello. You're saying Togen Anki. I have not. I'm wrestling with getting 16 garlic bites to myself. What? Schrodinger's employment? Kind of. This is good afternoon, good evening, good night. All right, bye, Spider. I brought a lot of filament today, and I don't know why. Do you have a 3D printer, or did you just buy filament for no reason? Legally employed by the overlords of the algorithm. You ain't wrong. You have a job as an artist. Now, my friend wants me to pay ferry costs for her to go to the... And what the fuck? Bruh, if she has a job, she can fucking buy it. Mako Kitochi, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Favorite D&D class? Rogue. Also, here's throw bricks at transphobic people. Hear me out, fam. I think... we should have a command that just says throw bricks at transphobic people. Let's play marbles. We'll see. Usually I switch over to marbles if we get closer to goal, but we have not done such a thing, so we'll see. We are 64, stuttering in Twitch. The Twitch connection is like shit lately. Bet what? When do we get Jacques de Soleil back? I don't know. I can do Jacques de Soleil if somebody decides to donate. What's goal? $69 a stream, which means that we're 64 away because we got 5 for the head pats. Stream YouTube just in time to hear I should go get Twitch. Well, I'm glad that you got Twitch. Is the robo part bricked up? Wait, what? Dog, I've been bricked up since day one. Thank you very much. Fucking skill issue, first off. What was I talking about? Oh, God. Bruh, you know what fucking pissed me off recently? Sorry, I'm in like a weird... I've been thinking about relationships recently. Spider, your request for this evening is heteronormativity. Don't do it. But you know what pissed me off recently? I saw a video that I swear to God, hope and pray is satire. But there was this video of this girl asking her boyfriend why he doesn't touch her anymore. And like, he said, we're past that point in our relationship. I'm just not attracted to you anymore. And I'm like, dog, that's a fucking skill issue. It's crazy that you're announcing to the universe that you are a giant bitch. Bruh, if you weren't attracted to your partner years into your fucking like relationship, then you failed. That's a personal failing. You are garbage. Hello to the people in YouTube. What's your favorite Kamen Rider show? Build. The what? No, dude is proud. Bro, literally, I never get that. I never get that. I love God, but don't date someone you can't love. Exactly. This does slow, but attraction doesn't. I mean, to be fair, as you grow older, your body starts falling apart. So I don't know, like sometimes, what if, I don't know, I might pull something, but like, you should always be in the mindset that the person you're with is the single greatest thing that like the world has created. Also, thank you for the subscribe, Star Falcon Red, appreciate it. I'm back, welcome back, Elf. What's your favorite ship from D&D? What do you mean ship from D&D? There's no ship from Are you talking like starships, spaceships, regular boats? Do I shower first or watch an episode of anime? Depends on the anime. Sometimes you gotta shower after watching anime. Like when I watch... I couldn't think of an anime. Fuck. High School DxD. I don't know. There was a funny joke in there. That's why you gotta be besties with your partner too. Their looks will fade, so you gotta vibe with the person. Yeah, no. This is a point that I brought up in streams before, but it's not enough to just like... It's not enough to love a person. You have to like them. You have to like being around them. Otherwise, like, eventually, they're gonna just not be sexy anymore. I mean, they'll still be sexy, but they won't be like... They'll be old. They'll be wrinkly. They'll look like a prune. They'll look like somebody who tossed, like, one of those, like, those shower gel, like, sponge things that grow in the shower, but you, like, leave it in for too long, so now it's just kind of, like... To like them for the personality. Exactly, which is why I hate everybody, always. The only people I like the personality of are people who don't want me, so... life is like that. Need a sexy prune someday? No, I'm gonna... Sorry, no, I'm not gonna make that joke. I'm so sorry. It was a really funny joke to me, but I know that everybody here is like deeply concerned for my mental health. Cosmos, your quest is getting crushed by a vending machine. They're eating Tide Pods, all's good. Science fell in love, so I tried to prove it. Oh, that's cute. I want to watch that one K-drama about like a psychopath dating a psychopath, and then they're like crazy about each other, and I'm like, damn, I want that dynamic. Bro, I want to be with somebody who's so deeply obsessed with me that I would sooner believe that they went and murdered someone than ever entertain the idea of being with somebody else. You know what I mean? Tearsome, your quest for this evening is dying. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna be dead before I hit 42. Yeah, that was the joke I was gonna make. Like, you're gonna be a wrinkly, you're gonna be a sexy prune one day. I'm like, no, I'm gonna kill myself before that happens. Just dating each other, basically. Yeah, kinda. I don't know. That's just kind of the vibe I wish I had. This also makes me sound like I'm longing and like yearning for... I mean, I kind of am, but it's like I have a life. I have been entertaining like the deep emptiness in my day with writing D&D stuff. Guys, I set up an entire timeline for my new world. I also built up like new civilizations and cities, and I have like this... I've been thinking of names for fantasy stuff. K-dramas gonna get drunk and watch K-dramas on New Year's Eve. That sounds fun. I'm probably gonna watch C-dramas on New Year's Eve with my friend. Proud of you. Thank you, Kat. Appreciate that. Did you just tune back in for that? Hey, $6 for you to read off your whole timeline? Bet. I'll take it. $6. I will fucking talk about my timeline right now. Because depending on who's playing in my D&D campaign, they're gonna know this knowledge anyway, like as it comes up. Your favorite YouTubers? Oh, thank you. What are you wearing? Made outfit. Those of you on YouTube, go to Twitch. Those of you on Twitch, donate to the stream. Talks to me and whispers what one must do. The Void is whispering, donate $69 to the stream. The Void has whispered. Will you heed its call? Donate to the stream so that I can buy more ingredients, because I'm not going to lie, I used all my ingredients to fucking make my goddamn... I made risotto and now I'm out of ingredients. You tell me where to find more scary women to yell at me on Snap? All right, y'all have to... Bro, do you know how long it took for me to get Kat to yell at me on Snap? Hey, timeline. All right, so it all starts at the... Well, okay, so there are lost years in the timeline, right? That's basically way before the existence of mankind. So the earliest recorded history in my world is basically the Great March of Civilization. You have all of these different gods who created the first species, which are the orcs, the fucking humans... Sorry, orcs, humans, elves, dwarves, gnomes. They are kind of like set about in small nomadic tribes around this continent that is currently one large landmass. And as that goes on, since, there are monsters and like death, the gods gifted each individual race a magic item, the first ever magic items. And they are these like super powerful weapons that I named and statted out. And one of them is literally just gauntlets that allow you to do fucking like transmutation and alchemy from fucking Fullmetal Alchemist. And the other one's just a sword made out of sunlight. But bottom line is, right? As that goes on, they fight, they go out into the wilderness, set up all these individual kingdoms, and that continues. As they continue to like live this lifestyle and like build up their societies until eventually they have so much free time that they start studying the items they were gifted. They go from like sacred artifacts to, oh, this is the key to getting this power for ourselves, which is where the discovery of magic comes in. So they start like experimenting with magic And this eventually leads them to develop that power. So they like start to tap into the weave, and this is starting to like scare the gods. Also, how do you hold sunlight? It has a handle. So as they continue to do that, eventually mages begin to get a little freaky deaky. Magic basically evens the playing field amongst everybody. There's also a bow made out of the bones of the first fairy king. I thought that was such a cool fucking thing. It's like his fucking bones twit like with sinew. It's so cool. It's called the Echo Bow. It lets you summon your fucking like slain foes as like illusions. So anyway, as they do that, there's this thing called the Magus Rebellion, where after like they fight, there's a lot of war going on, right? So as that happens, eventually the wizards rise up and they're like, why should we listen to the fucking gods? So they fight them, and then the gods fight them back and wipe them the fuck out. But the damage is done. The gods fear what humans have already managed to accomplish, so it's only a matter of time before they eventually achieve that power. So they fucking leave, which enters into this sort of dark age where it's just people with magic fighting it out. Everybody goes to war for like 10,000 years over these artifacts, and it's basically just pure anarchy until eventually the cataclysm happens, which resets basically all of society back to fucking square one, because it's this huge event that tears the continent into 3 parts. Well, technically it's like 2 vaguely connected parts and then 1 other part, but that happens. So as that happens, they eventually, they rebuild, societies come back up, they start like allying themselves together. There's still more wars going on, but then the modern day civilizations come into being. That is the fucking Valdir Republic, the Amber Commonwealth, and this other thing that I forgot to name. I think it was like Iso Rose or something like that. Bottom line, it's like the religious capital. It's the fucking like all the exotic races that have, started popping up, like Dragonborns and Tieflings and Azamars and stuff. And war-induced plate tectonics, basically, yes. And then the humans and stuff. But bottom line, as that continues, right? Eventually, they all fight to the death again. There's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of war going on. But bottom line is the fucking human colony, right? The Valdir Republic declares war on everybody else because they want their shit. Basically, their population is growing at an alarming rate, and they're like, oh, we have the power to basically fuck all these people. So they try, and then all the other people unite against them, and then they lose the war, which basically dissolves the Republic and allows for one of the first great human heroes, or rather like one of the great human heroes, basically a general, talking like, Julius Caesar type deal. He claims power, and that's the first Emperor Orin. Emperor Orin creates the Orin Empire, and that's been going on ever since now, or up until about now, where like there's now another war happening, where the Orin Republic, which by the way, had to lose a bunch of their already like established territory in order to consolidate power in the capital after they lost the war. So now there's just like a bunch of independent city-states that are just up for grabs, right? That leads us into modern day, where the Amber Commonwealth has been suffering a massive fucking famine. So they send their ships over to the other continent so that they can try to like colonize some of these spaces, because they're like, we're starving. This place is basically free, up for grabs. As long as we're like not dicks to the people who already live there, I think we can work on something. But unfortunately, the Orin Empire is kind of a dick, and they're like, we don't want to appear weak, but also we can't declare war on you or else we're going to be seen as dickheads. But they're also like, we don't want you to have this land. So now it's just a bunch of small skirmishes, but it's just a matter of time until war happens. And that's where we are now. And the party I was thinking are going to start on a train. How much you get a city-state named after me? $10. Star Falcon Red, thank you for the follow, and Fire King as well. All right, I land all of a sudden. I don't know. I'm talking about my D&D campaign. Gotta go. All right, bye, Elf. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that deeply autistic rant that I just went on. Started finishing an anime today called Akame ga Kill and God Spectacular. I've heard of it. I've never watched it. Yeah, now it makes sense. Yeah. Make the train people have robo-dicks. Yes, they all have the robo-dick train. But no, I'm really proud of that. I worked so hard to come up with like all these fucking timeline shit, and I'm really happy about it. Okay, so there's this thing called, I think it's like Dawn Slicer? What the fuck was it called? Dawn Slayer? Dawn Maker. Dawn Maker is the sword. We have the Mad King's Echoes, that's the bow. We have Gambler's Handshake, that's a cloak that was given to the gnomes. We have Misery, which is a like sort of pelt, like leather armor for the orcs. Go see Hama? All right, bye, Dusk. I see. After I explain my game, you all leave. Cataclysm triggered me like a sleeper agent. That's the name of the setting I'm working on currently. Oh, fuck. Maybe I should name my... I can't think of a name for, like, the world. I only have names for continents. Have you played City of Mist? I have. I've run City of Mist. I thought it was a lot of fun. I played a character once that was called, that was basically based off of Momotaro. I would never leave. Yeah, I like the autism. Anyway, those of you on YouTube, you should go over to Twitch and follow there. So I'm just saying, is anybody more attracted to me after that autism thing? This is something I think about in terms of relationships. I've mostly dated people who weren't autistic. So, like, when I go on these rants, they always look at me like I'm fucking weird. Yes, nice. A little bit, yes, I'll take it. Play and run in that world. I mean, to be fair, you already paid for your spot to play in, like, my test stuff. If anybody else would like to, you know, join in on that, donate to the stream to get a space in that game. Oh, wait, no, that's the drunk game. Never mind. This is a separate game. Tearsome and Spike. Didn't I already do those? Oh, never mind. Tearsome, your quest for this evening is poor life choices, and Spike, yours is some of the best rappers in the game. Here from YouTube, welcome in, and welcome in to Kaz, and Typicological. Thank you for the follow, appreciate it. You autism, my autism. I don't know about that. Pay for that if I could, Hama. I know we're still in save mode, and it's like towards the end of the year where nobody has money, so like, you all are fine. We have one more streak freeze. I just wanted to see if we could get to goal at least. I really do want to end out the year at 1,500 because we've been doing that pretty consistently lately, which means that we're halfway through a month from now. So, like, I'm more worried about February mostly just because I'm going to be gone longer during that time than, like, the first other months. So I'm just trying to get that figured out. Dealing with fraud. I'm sorry, Kira. Getting you two to ask what you were talking about. I'm talking about my D&D world that I've been working on. So anyway, yeah, the plot of the game is they're going to be dealing with a war. So they have to basically, like, figure out how to settle this war before basically everybody dies. He's creative with D&D campaigns, a lot of practice. My hair has been pissing me off today. What the fuck is going on with this strand of hair? It's, like, bent at a weird angle. You lined up someone to watch the kitties while you're away in February? I'll probably ask my friend. I also have an auto feeder. I really just need them to come here and make sure that my apartment isn't being destroyed and that they aren't pooping on the ground. Video ID in your comment section. Hopefully it's good. I don't check it often. Your Twitch is a free app. It is a free app. You should all go over to the Twitch. Robot Chicken Dicks. But I'm just saying, $10 if you want a city-state named after you. I do have a bunch of NPCs that do need names in case you guys want to contribute to this world of mine. Oh, that'd be kind of fun. It's like the Ham Fam world, right? You donate and we just add things into a, like, Google Doc. Because I have, like, the bare bones of it thus far. As you use NPC in my campaign, sure. Jobs and taxes? I don't want to be jobs and taxes. I don't know what that means. Beef Wellington, yes. Kira, your quest for this evening is permanent orgasm face disorder, which I guess that means you're having a good time. God, I wish I'd had a fucking Anyway, how much would it be for an NPC? I don't know, like $5. Depends on how important your NPC... Depending on how much you donate, that's how important it will be, but it starts at $5. Finally saw that I sent that in the YouTube chat. Been able to get started in making any something. Where I went? I am wearing a maid outfit. Make Twitch. Go Twitch. There's an ad. We will wait for our important conversation. Though I'm not going to lie, this also just means all the people who don't have that. 70 away from 1,500, but I think 40 away from today's goal. No, we made 11. We've made $11 so far, I think. If we're aiming for 69, we're at like 11. The male orgasm, isn't that hard to do, pun intended? I don't know. Male orgasms are not difficult at all. Female orgasms are like fucking defusing a bomb. Unless you're bad. Unless you're like, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm that bad at it, like at sex. Mind you, nobody here could ever attest to how good I am at it. But like, I feel like I'm not terrible. Like, I feel like I'll get there eventually. I make up for it in enthusiasm. I'm also really good at like taking direction, as I've learned recently. That like, if I'm not doing something right, just fucking tell me, dog. I'm not gonna be offended. I've heard recently that apparently people who are like doing the sex with men, they like tell them, hey, do this thing, and like shit will be shitting. And like, they're like, I don't wanna. I'm doing it perfectly fine. And I'm like, wow, I didn't realize you were a bitch. But yes, we are $58 away from goal. Oh, that was a stretch. That wasn't even a thing. Who has the most fan service in Dr. Stone, in your opinion? Sukasa. For an enthusiasm made me almost spit on my drink. What? It's important to be enthusiastic. It's really important to be enthusiastic during the act of blowing someone's back out. You know what I mean? Nothing is worse than getting into it and then they're just not into it, dog. Like, why the fuck would I want to engage in something that makes it feel like I'm like it's not your fucking, like, it's not your taxes. Like, show a little fucking enthusiasm, dog. So anyway, yeah, that's the life. No, you're so right, Val. I just loved you so much. Hey, chat, please go to Twitch. It's a free app. That was me. Oh, yeah. TK is important. Yeah. I'm talking about during, like a medical examination. Bruh. Oh my God. Is that what sex is like for you, Kat? Jesus Christ. Your life is sad. QA. What's up, gay boy? You played Celeste. I have not. The fuck did I tune back into? We're talking about, like, being enthusiastic during sex is important. 60 to 70% of sex is mental. I'll be so real. I don't the physical sensation could be taken care of in an afternoon if I really wanted to by myself. But, like, it's not the same, mostly because there's, like, the psychology of it. And if you're going down on a person and it feels like you're being, like, fucking clinical about it, where it's like, oh, I don't like the taste. I'm like, bro, you're a bitch. If I could eat that every day, I would. Fuck you. Kill yourself. This is important, but also communication. Exactly. Two things. One thing that I have and the other thing I don't. You get to this? I don't know. ADHD? No, sex and... yes, talking in sex or no talking in sex? Depends. Okay, so this has less to do about what's right during sex and more just what I think is the dynamic I'd like to have. How would you be opposed to playing Smash or Pass in stream? Depends on who I'm smashing or passing. I've done, like, anime Smash or Pass. But anyway, like, I'm not gonna lie. I want the kind of dynamic with a person where I don't have to be entirely serious in the middle of this. Like, no, don't get me wrong. I'm treating what I'm doing with, like, all the care in the world. You know, let people go down there, men are little bitches. Bro, they are. Find somebody who will go down on you like it's their fucking favorite meal. Have them subsist solely off of that for, like, a week, and then you'll know they're committed. It's like that scene in Kung Fu Panda where it's like, supposedly the dragon warrior can exist off of the dew of a single ginkgo leaf and the energy of the universe, except the energy of the universe is just pussy. Like, good laugh during or after smexy times. You can't laugh, it just gets awkward. Exactly. Favorite meal and they have to do it right. Exactly. But you also have to direct them on how to do it right. Otherwise, how the fuck are they gonna know? But no, I've always been in the, like, category of I want the sort of, like, dynamic of, like, I'm allowed to make a funny joke, because I'm not gonna lie, if I have to take myself too seriously, I'm gonna not be into it anymore. If I can't laugh, it's not happening. Bro, literally, joke about it, laugh about it. Don't laugh about the sex, but, like, laugh about things. I'm not gonna lie, if I'm laying pipe and I think of a really funny joke, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna get in real close and whisper in their ear in the sexiest voice I can. Hey, do you want me to do the dishes, or... I don't know. I feel like there are occasional times where, like, in the middle of a fucking, like, session, we'll say, because I don't want to get banned. In the middle of, like, a session, I think about things that I'm supposed to be doing. Not this specifically. This I am supposed to be doing, but, like, other things. You know what I mean? The idea scares me. Well, I'm not laying pipe on you. The only people this could apply to is, like, technically Kat, because I think they're the only person who's, like, not within the fan base that, like, that makes sense for. So hit the voice impersonation while mid-back break. Dishes, laundry, food. Bro! Taxes? Fucking... Sometimes... There have been times where I thought of, like, a funny, like, a cool scene from, like, TV. Like, a scene that stuck with me, or, like, I'm thinking of musical numbers, where it's like, it's time to play the music, it's time to light the lights, and I'm like, fuck, this is gonna... We're gonna have to stop for a little bit while I, like, figure out what the fuck's going on there. Stitch impersonation. No, literally. I think one time, say, also the random stim noises and lines, bro, if I can't stim during sex, it's not fucking worth it to me. It's just not, it's not fun. It's not fun if you can't stim during sex. If I can't go, fish, when I'm like, damn it. If so, I ordered the frog here, mid-pipe. No, but, like, the idea of like, you can't help it. And, like, trying not to do it is gonna make it worse. Doing marble races today? We might. Difference between sex and making love. Making love is better than sex. However, disrespectful fucking is better than making love. Just would be the worst thing to have during sex. That's why I'm trying to impart it to all of you, so that you all suffer with me. Magikarp, thank you for the follow. But, like, All right, hear me out, guys. Fish. Fish. If you guys have sex, I want you to think of me. Not like in a sexual way. I just mean like I want you to think back to this moment. So Miss Piggy screams, oh, Jesus. You know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane. Or disrespectful fucking. Exactly. You need to know that this person loves you with their entire being, but also thinks of you as nothing more than like a toy. Physically speaking, in this one instance. Other times, like, you know, they value your opinion. I think the fact of the matter is you have to love somebody enough to treat them like not derogatorily. I was about to like, yeah, call them a racial slur. No, but like you have to love somebody enough to treat them poorly in this one instance. Only this one time. If you're like, that is not love if you're not having, like, if you're not fucking during it and it's not consensual, then it's abuse. But like, you know what I mean? Like you need to, expensive than, yeah, exactly. Well, yeah. Yeah. They also have shitty opinions. Oh God, dude. One of my best friend's brother, worst fucking man I've ever met in my life in the last like 6 years. He was like arguing in like defense of Andrew Tate. And he's like, oh, but women put themselves, like, we can't hold it all in. I'm like, I'm going to fucking beat the crap out of you. I'm going to cut the brakes on your fucking motorcycle. I hope you crash. He's already crashed. And I feel like that was a sign from God. So glad women's sex toys don't talk. Wait, but I like to talk. What if I'm curious about a point that I need to make? Okay, so there are like two different types of sexes that I offer to the table, right? There's the deeply disrespectful kind. I'm a sex camel. It's been a while. I've survived. Don't you have a wife? I'm not saying that they owe you it or anything. I'm just saying, like, you could initiate. Men's sex toys talk. Now the actual toys, bro. I talk. Okay, sometimes I want to be treated like a... You know what? This is getting way too spicy. Though I am, like... I think this conversation is interesting. You buy? Bye. Where'd you buy the outfit? Amazon. You're a boy toy, not a... Yeah, I want to be treated like a boy toy. I don't know. Sometimes it's like that. I realize now, I feel like I'm losing a lot of people because of the talk that we're having. I don't mean to make anybody uncomfortable. This is just something that's been brought to my attention, and I feel like talking about it occasionally. But the idea of, like, respectful, disrespectful sex, and then the stimmy autistic sex, where it's, like, something very casual that's going on, but you also have other things you need to talk about. I don't know. The idea of, like, blowing somebody's back out while also discussing whether or not she's into it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense then. But like the idea of blowing somebody's back out while also discussing whether or not you're gonna go see like fish. I don't know. I want to go on an aquarium date. This is what I've always wanted to do, right? I want to go to the aquarium, point at the most fucked up looking fish, and be like, "It's you." That's what I want. But then, right? You also point to the cutest fish and be like, that's you. And then you look at a sign that says like gay on it or like homo and just be like, that's you too. I just point at a mirror. That's you. Fish. But yeah, vibes. Anyway, that's my attitude on the whole topic of, I guess, relationships and sex. And this all started because I threatened Kat with the idea of having a robo-dick. Just go to Vancouver Aquarium on stream. I don't live in Vancouver. You'd have to pay for my plane ticket. Which, by the way, we're still on our way. Hear me out, fam. I think a ticket to the aquarium is like 39 or like 34. I don't care if we reach goal. I would just like to make 34 so that I can go to the aquarium. Even just by myself. I really want to go see the otters. I like otters, man. I saw an otter once. And it was so cute because it was just like swimming around. Disrespectful, robo-dick. My robo-dick is nothing but respectful. It has 5 levels of consent authentication. It's a 2-factor, 5-factor authentication. Took my joke. Domain expansion, infinite backshot. Okay, but hear me out. Now I'm going to think of that. I'm just going to be doing this while I'm from behind. And they're not going to see me. They won't know. There are some times where, I don't know. Like, I feel like you really got to have a long conversation if you're having, like, respectful, disrespectful sex. Because, like, you don't want to hurt the person, but sometimes they want to be hurt. And it's like, I need to know how far I'm like, allowed to go here. I wish there were more raccoons in my country. I don't think I've seen a raccoon. I've seen a squirrel, which was kind of neat. In any case, that's communication is always key. That's the bottom line. Communication, respect, deeply autistic. Those are the things I'm looking for at this point. I'm not using this Twitch per se as like a dating thing. I want you all to know that that's things you could also look for. I feel like as I come to terms with what I want in a relationship as I grow older, and like this new year comes about, and with it new relationships, and also maybe, you know, killing myself, I want you all to take with it the knowledge and lessons I've learned over the years, because some of you are younger than me, and I feel like you all deserve that kind of like advice. Sometimes that advice is good, sometimes that advice is bad. I can't make heads or tails of it, but I just want you to know I'm trying my best. Fish. Thank you for the follow, 8 Gwyn. Come where I live, you could see deer potentially have one run in front of your car. Don't know if I want that. Maybe deer. I want to see a Nara deer. Who wants to go to Japan? Second question, who wants to pay for my ticket to Japan? Someone who's older than you, the advice is still sound. Yeah, I mean, like, age doesn't necessarily factor into this. I just like telling people what I know. That's why I have this. Well, it's not all why I have this stream. I just have this stream. You had to deal with my car. Jesus Christ. Caring more about Hama's mental health than mine. That's a separate issue. Younger, you don't look like you're any older than maximum 25. I'm 26. Pay your ticket to Japan if you pay mine. I don't know how that works, but maybe not. Maybe go to Japan in a week. Put me in your like suitcase, and then it'll work itself out. I'm travel sized. Mile High Club. Sex is good, robo dick. Yep, that's the lesson you should all take away from this. Is gigantic cock made out of robot parts. Okay, you gotta imagine, right? Cyberpunk Edge Runners, he was getting, like, augments all the fucking time. He was getting sick chrome. He had to have had a robo-dick. Had to. There's no way that was the one thing in his body that was still organic. You know? Anyway. Either way, I want to go to the aquarium. So hear me out, fam. 30-ish bucks. I want to go to the aquarium. I could take... Wait, hear me out. If we manage to reach goal... I go to the aquarium sometime during the new year, and I take you all with me. Like, I go on my phone or whatever. I might go out with some friends or stuff, but I could hop in the Discord server and be like, hey, aquarium. I don't know how good the connection is, but, like, aquarium and edibles, I don't know where to get edibles. You should totally go to aquarium, Hama. It'd be so wholesome. I think so. Shiny new robo-dick. Yeah, exactly. It's like a matter of principle, you know what I mean? There are something about age not being a factor. When it comes to advice, no, I am not. I am, sorry, that was in response to something else. I'd say aquarium dating in the sense I'm just going by myself. It's important to go out and do things for yourself. You know what I mean? Send you to the moon. Fan meet up at aquarium with no planned event or schedule. Just say, hey, go to this aquarium. That's not gonna lie. I have once considered doing that for Disney. There was some like plans a long ass time ago where I was like, hear me out, guys. I'm gonna go to Disney on this day. I didn't because I was not prepared, and also nobody could afford it. And also I went on a hiatus right before that time. Here's the Discord. But like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I was like, I'm going to be in this area. Go there if you want. So I started the whole cyberpunk conversation. Did you? That snowballed hard. Oregon City and Colton too. Are you Oregon? Ooh, somebody's in Oregon. Power Rangers theme park. If I could pilot a Megazord, yes. But if it's just like people dressed as Power Rangers, I don't know. I would love to like visit the world of like SPD, like a cyber world. Fish with a robot. Fish don't have dicks, do they? I don't think they have dicks. See, this is stuff I would learn if I went to the aquarium. Oh, warning, a Hama meetup will end in bloodshed. You never know. Sometimes the greatest... Would you pilot a Zoid? What the hell's a Zoid? They have internal genitalia, I think. Yeah, but they don't have a robo dick. Now Hama, bye, Frosted. Does fish have them? I don't think I need to see a fish with a dick. Fish need dicks. Pics to the aquarium. I'm offering that up to you. If y'all want to donate for it, I'll go to the aquarium. I promise you, I will go to the aquarium. I can't guarantee that like it'll make any sense, but you know. So you watch Cyberpunk Edge Run, Snowball Effect is crazy. Oh yeah, Robo Penis. You want to know how to pronounce any Pokemon? I feel like we mostly already know. Excited for the next year? Kind of. Well, depends. There are things that I'd like to do in the next year. There are also people I'd like to do in the next year, but you know, it is what it is. Don't give the dolphins robo-dick technology. Dude, dolphins are fucking terrifying. I am not a fan of dolphins. Like, just on a fucking ethics level. Either way, donate to the stream because we're not close to our goal. $58 away from goal. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can get that. I don't know. I think all of my top donators are either not here in save mode or hate me. So my favorite anime, you can't hate them. Wait, why not? Until you put a ring on this finger, I can hate whatever fucking dolphin I want. Take that, Echo the Dolphin. Fucking piece of shit. About how long do you do streams for? About like 2 hours, roughly. Sometimes I go for longer if I don't have goal. Which, we don't have goal, so we might go for longer just because making you come swim with them. You can't fucking do shit. The aquarium, punch a dolphin for me, please. Bet. Somebody, viewer goal? Oh yeah, that's true. I guess that does technically count for it. I would like to maybe get food that I didn't have to make, because I haven't gone grocery shopping yet, so if somebody could help me with DoorDash, that'd be nice. Mind you, don't have to. I'm just a burger. A burger. Fucking bubble with dolphin festival. Drag you by the toes to Discovery Cove. It's like a 4-hour drive from you. Are you driving? I'll dash it. Ooh. Which was Discovery Cove? Is that Universal or is that somewhere else? He's often Paris giving birth because they have birth through the pseudopenis. What the fuck's a pseudopenis? Ew, yeah. Oh, wait. No, I know this factoid. Hate that. It's a big cove you swim. Yeah, I figured Discovery Cove was the cove by which you discover things. Like my own sexuality. You actually, you dive into the water and you emerge gay. I don't know. There is truly, I don't think there is like a fucking, well. Oh, for day. All right, bye, Reki. Female lines have mains sometimes. I mean, autocorrect. What? Either way, if you want me to go to Discovery Goddamn Cove, oh god, you know what? Hear me out, fam. If we reach goal, I will go to Discovery Cove and I will give dolphins another chance. Mind you, Cat there has to fucking drag me by my toes. Why my toes? Why my delicate piggies? All right, like fucking letting my dogs breathe. All right. And I have to hang up the husband beer. Nice. So then I have to work tomorrow and Thursday. I don't even know if I'm working tomorrow. I just found a copy of Steam files in a separate document. Yeah, that's because they didn't redact them properly. Anyway, back to the goal thing, bro. I'm just trying to reach there. Just reached our viewership goal, but god damn it, I want to go buy something fun for New Year's because I don't have it in me to cook right now. I made a risotto and it took me fucking forever. Anything you need for a Vancouver aquarium? But that was the Vancouver. How? You're killing with the one-liners today. I'm really funny today, y'all. I don't know what's up with that. I will say that I think the funniest streams I do are the ones where my donations are the lowest. I don't know why that is. Which isn't to say that you should stop donating so I get funnier, but like, hey, 82 is not bad. If we get 100 viewers, then honestly, we don't have to worry about the goal. I just want to see how far we can take it. Get away from there. Sounds like anime mafia guy. Risotto! Yeah, it kind of does. Risotto sounds like a Dragon Ball Z character. Point of the stream, out of context, we get Hama investigated. To be fair, it's been mostly talking about robo-dicks and my desire to be, like, thrown around in bed. Well, not even thrown around. I can throw somebody around, or they could throw me around. Walmart employees, thank you for the follow. You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know. I want the person I'm with to love me so much that they are perfectly okay with smacking the shit out of me in bed. Only in bed. Out of bed, not happening. Try to motivate you with money to get funnier. I don't know. Mind you, we had a few like good dono days, and we're still far ahead in February. I just really wanted to see if we could manage to at least get to 69, which is $39 away. I think Risotto is the name of a JoJo's character. Hate that. Poke Page, thank you for the follow. How much money you need? I buy stuff to go to the Vancouver. I would have to get a ticket to Vancouver and a hotel. I would much rather you just donate that money to me right now, and I could just go to a fucking aquarium. You get from end campaign to more D&D campaign to Robodix. Technically, it was Robodix first, then it was D&D campaign. I remember grabbing supper to hear risotto sounds like a Dragon Ball Z character. It does. You're at 69 cents. Yeah, that's not the same. Because it's just at 30 right now. Should beef stroganoff. I'll show you stroganoff. Smash pass Lightning McQueen. Pass. Just to bring back a fish and feed it to the kitty on camera. I'm not a fucking psychopath. Vancouver, you live in Florida with an aquarium. They're the ones saying Vancouver aquarium. I feel like it'd just be easier if you gave me the money. I just went to the aquarium here. There is a Florida aquarium. No Florida. What do you mean no Florida? What are you talking about now? Hey, 150 bits. Thank you. What's your number one D&D race? Wait, what? D&D race hear me out? I don't have a hear me out. I'm not ashamed. That makes everything makes sense. Yeah, I live in Florida. I live in Tampa is the thing. There is a Tampa aquarium. I've gone there before. I realized I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. I assume, Hama, there's a lot of pools that offer lessons how to swim with mermaid tails. I don't know if I want to be a mermaid, though. Come see the UK's aquariums. They're amazing. I was in the UK for a little bit, but not enough to go see the... Oh, you know what'd be sick? Mind you, I'm probably not going to like, hey, your aquarium, have fun. Oh, thank you, Matthew. It was Matthew. And we managed to reach our goal. Neat. Mermaid tails are a lot of fun, but a lot of core strength. Yeah, I need to start doing sit-ups. I need to work on my core strength, if only for the sake of some... I was just gonna say for fucking. Entails swimming against the river currents and moved fucking fast. Sure, random Jewish, someone kiss this cutie. Bro, somebody please, show of hands, would anybody like to volunteer? It doesn't even have to be in a sexual manner. You can if you want to. I think I just desperately need a forehead kiss or else I'm teetering on the edge of getting back into my depression. I fixed it by going outside for a little bit. Guys, I went to what was it called? I went to one of those like gacha like stores, like an arcade. I didn't win anything because I'm bad at gacha games. Or not a gacha game. It was like claw machine arcade. They had blind boxes. They're really expensive. Do a princess 1 on a hand? Princess what? Anyway, apparently a lot of people volunteered. None of you can technically abide by that, mostly because, like, again, fan base. The only person here who's, like, my mutual at this point is Cat. Life is pain. Let's play marbles. We have some time. We could. It's not about dicks that even my ads are about dicks. Wait, if I keep chanting dicks, can I get you like weirder commercial? Wait. Common Rider. You can forward kiss the bear hugs. Bro, I think I do need a hug. This is the wrong button. What the fuck did you do, Void? Yeah, here is crappy, very laggy. I'm sorry, Matthew. I hope that you get to a home and get internet that is better soon. Those of you on YouTube, you should go over to Twitch. Those of you on Twitch, we really don't got much else to do right now. We managed to reach goal. Normally, I would like to get more, but honestly, at this point, fuck it. We've had got 8 ads. Okay, so chanting Common Rider causes 8 ads to appear. Good to know. Mermaid Hama would be neat. Also, just imagine getting spanked by a mermaid. Why with their hands or the tail? What? That's like being kicked in the butt. Also, show of hands. Who likes spanking? I don't. Doing it to people is fine. I don't like getting spanked, mostly because I am just like not. I don't like getting like attacked, but you know what? I don't know. Thank you for the follow, Bugs Bunny and LC Murasaki. Like Spanking Dependent. Yeah, right? You should play marbles. We could. I don't know. We played marbles yesterday, dog. Like, sometimes I want to take a break and just chat. Who knows? We have like, because I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. What are your guys' New Year's resolutions? As for you, Hex, your quest is the Trail of Tears. Look at my Uncle Smack. Gross. Gross. The fuck? Hopping on, much love, my guy. Bye, Matthew. If you're a D&D campaign, important NPC with a robo dick. I might have like a robot in it. Ooh. Guys, I need you to help me come up with hot NPCs. Everybody needs to give me a hot NPC idea. Something that you personally think is hot. Because then I can fill my world with the hottest people imaginable. To eat more. That's valid. Forgot to come up with any resolutions. You got like 2 days. I'll be too busy. My resolution is honestly to love myself a little bit more. It's over to my birthday in May. That's my resolution. I think that's doable. Yeah, I don't know what maybe my resolution is to just be a good person, be a better person, or just keep streaming. Make $10 million in Chris Bucks. Nice long detox. Yeah. I get drunk really easily. I like going to brunch. I don't know if drinking is probably the best thing for me, but we'll see. Or that's so stupid with beer belly. I have a type. We do love us some fucking himbos. I'll be real. My entire world is full of himbos and twinks. Muscular, whatever, like a lumberjack or something. Be a little bit healthy and be kinder to yourself. Yee. Save money better. I've been really bad at it. I mean, you don't have to save it too much. You still, donate to me. But like, yeah, you should. Partial to phase. Yeah. Okay, so fun fact. My favorite fucking NPC that I make is a fast-talking con man that is basic. I'm not gonna lie, it's based heavily off of Molly Mock. I like the idea of like the pansexual tiefling who like knows how to like count cards. That's just doing shit. You're talking about a handful of things. These special interests are very attractive. Me too. My goals are shall eat out less, pay off my credit cards in full. Mine is to. I was gonna say, eat out people more, eat out more, but not take out. My credit cards are fine, I think. I'm not in like any serious debt as far as I know. Is the stereotype of tieflings being gay accurate? Kinda. Thank you for following. D&D is 100. My spine. Let's go over to Twitch. Yeah, go over to the Twitch, people in YouTube. New Year's resolution is the same every year. Not have any resolutions. I've yet to complete one. I mean, I think people are just too unrealistic about their resolutions. They try to go like 0 to 100. Just like do something simple. Be it like do 1 push-up. Do like 5 push-ups a week. That's me. Instead of being like go to the gym every day. Let's say he'll actually get paid. Bruh, I hope we do manage to get Twitch. Oh, that's my resolution. Get Twitch partner by the end of next year. I was watching on YouTube, never really used Twitch, but I want to give you the support. I appreciate it. The viewership over on Twitch matters a lot more just because reverse psychology. What do you mean reverse? It's not going to be my year. I don't know if that works that way. Genetically possible for tieflings to be straight. I mean, genetically, yeah. I haven't seen any. I'll be so real. I have yet to see a single tiefling that's straight. Like, in any game I've ever played. Never has there been a time when a tiefling wasn't, like, the most queer-coded person around. And, like, honestly, I kind of love that for them. Just try and actually date someone? I mean, that's nice. Stereotype of people who play tieflings being gay accurate? Yes. You seen Free Rent? I haven't. It's on my list. I want Salma Hayek as an NPC. Okay, I might, though. I'm gonna keep getting my shit together and keep it together. I'm chipping away at it. To be fair, I feel like a lot of people had a lot of shit go on during 2025. God knows I had a lot of shit happen towards the end of 2025. I feel like I've been in a very transitionary year this year. You know what I mean? Also, here's the Discord, by the way, for anyone who wants to join. But, like, I've been in a very, like, transitionary period of my life where I'm abandoning a lot of what I thought I valued back in the day, only to realize that those things didn't really bring me as much joy as I would have liked. Entered into a deep depression because I no longer had anything in my life that brought me joy. And now, at the end, I'm trying to not to reinvent myself, but I'm trying to rediscover a lot of the things that I found joy in once. Like, for instance, the D&D campaign that I'm writing. I'm enjoying that because it's not part of my job. I am trying to get used to the idea of putting work into something I'm not getting paid for, unless somebody decides to pay me to run it in the server. But, like, it's something that I'm just doing for fun, and I need to start giving myself the room to do things just because I enjoy them. You know what I mean? Which is to say, I do need to still do work and, like, pay my bills and shit. But I'm hoping that the Ham Fam will continue to be deeply generous and cover some of the bits that my social media does not always cover. Oh, and I want to go to D&D in a castle again. I want to go back. I think they invited me back, and I want to use that +1. I don't know who I'm bringing with me, but I want to bring somebody with me there. Who wants to go to D&D in a castle is my +1. Because mind you, I think they give you room and board. I don't know if they let you play at the table, but, like, sometimes people go with their wives and shit. Take cat? Honestly, wait, do you mean take cat in the chat or take my cat? For it'd be so fun. It is kind of expensive. They have ones in America. I'm just not going to those ones. Hail evil. Hail evil. What's the difference? The difference is, like, the difference in the castles? One's in UK, one's in America. I don't know where the fuck you even are. Yeah, we do have castles in America. They're not very prevalent, but, like, they do exist. Lexio, thank you for the follow. I've been opening and closing a store workout. You're good. No worries. Welcome in. Beef Wellington. Glad to see you on. Yeah, I usually am around this time. Favorite class player stereotype? I don't like stereotypes in D&D. I just don't. So I'm dealing with something important right now. UK castles are normally older than America. Yeah, that's because the UK is older than America. Though I also found out recently that things are significantly more expensive in the UK because the euro is worth more than the dollar or something like that. For you, Kat, your quest for this evening is drinking alone. Holy shit. Drinking alone. This is what happens when you don't. This is what happens when you don't raise your hand for going to to fucking D&D castle with me. You gotta drink alone now. So grab the booze. I've been drinking a lot lately. I should probably. I'm gonna be drinking more later. Also, wait, no. The last time you drank, you gave yourself alcohol poisoning. So no, put that the fuck down. Put that shit down. Your quest for this evening is, well, it's not that. Rather sleepy. To be fair, we're getting towards the end of stream anyway. But nothing, Cat. The quest does not matter that much. Fucking take care of yourself. Holy shit. Not that either. What the fuck is up with these quests, man? I guess your quest is the sun engulfing the earth. As for Jenna, yours is friction. Damn, I wish that had switched. I could have turned that into like a really non-subtle begging for goth woman to fuck me with like they hate me. But you know, that's how it works out with the cards. Now, your quest for this evening is the Great Depression, which is what I'm in all the time. What video game is your favorite? Monster Hunter. I did not know Godzilla is in D&D. I think that's just the Taras, though. Innuendo? That's the one. I missed the donut against the goal. Oh, that was from Matthew. They said for me to go to the aquarium. And we will see if I can get around to that in the new year. Cockabees, thank you for the follow. As for you, you're fine. Your quest for this evening is liberals. Make more of them. I'm tired of conservatives. Fucking hate them. Oh shit, wait, what? Alcohol poisoning was one time. Yeah, and you only drank the one time, dude. Lemon, your quest for this evening is not that. Yours is Nicolas Cage. Taizo Zaki and eat bread. I don't know what the hell that is, but if I could eat bread, I would. But like, again, alcohol poisoning was like I don't know, if you want to drink, you can. I just don't trust anybody within your general vicinity right now to take care of you. So please be safe. What do I drink in moderation this time? How about you drink in the presence of somebody responsible? Yeah, no, I'd be on my own. Yeah. Either don't drink or drink over here or drink near like somebody you trust. How about now? Bro, literally, yeah. How about now? Just, I don't know, get high or something. I don't fucking know. Favorite race to play in D&D? Tieflings. Welcome to the stream. I made this account to watch SK. What the fuck's SK? What do you do if I shipped 18 bottles of vodka to your house all over the year? I wouldn't be against it. I just need mixers because I'm not drinking straight vodka. Alcohol poisoning once. My ex left me to die. Jesus, I haven't. We bet I'm due for a smoke compromise. Fair enough. You know, you can complete this quest when you decidedly move down here. I'll watch you if you drink. Mostly because, like, I'm decently responsible, I think. Drinking, well, not drinking-wise. I said I can drug. Favorite monster order weapon? Longsword, because I like being an anime character. Superior Kaiju 4th Night Evo specifically. For getting my iron levels back up. What the hell's an... Oh, iron levels back up so I can donate against it. What does an iron have to do with this? Oh, Hama. Hi, Sloth. I had alcohol poisoning once, but not a good story. Spent a day in a hospital. Yeah. Y'all need to drink in moderation. I drink only to the point of being drunk, and usually that doesn't take a lot, so I never die. And your blood, Hama? What does that have to do with donation, though? Oh, donate blood. I'm like, why are you donating to me with your blood? I don't want your blood. It's like 10 years ago. That's still, I don't know. I just don't drink for that. If you're an anime character, who would you be? Fuck, I don't know. Any hentai protagonist. What's your favorite animal? I really like birds. I like ravens. I don't know. So, like, I think I don't know. I might have missed it, but I did offer to. I will watch people if they decide to drink. Mind you, I also drink, so usually I'm the one being taken care of. But like, this is a fun little dynamic shift. Tentacle Man Lord. What the fuck's tentacle mean? Oh, Tentacle Man. Chicken Nugget, thank you for the follow. Donated blood 4 times a year. Last couple of iron levels were low. I have never donated blood. I don't like needles. The only time I've had my blood drawn was for like STD tests because it's like it's good to be regularly tested. But like, I didn't realize that they took blood, but they did. It was weird. I was just kind of sitting there on my phone for a bit. You play what the fuck? Mabel's ADHD and good vibes chat. I think so. You did the lives? I do. I mostly just do streams over on the Twitch though. That's where like a lot of my viewership is. Posture check. All right. Fuck. Either way, it looks like. Oh god. It looks like Cat is fucking. Not fucking. Well, maybe fucking. I don't know what the fuck Cat is up to. False Hydra, thank you for the follow. Your choice, including today, I was happy because it hasn't worked the past 2 times. Anyway, I think Cat's getting high, which also means that I'm probably not going to see them for several hours. I don't remember my hair looking like that. Okay, on eating glue. I suggest if you're going to do it, don't talk to me about it. I'm planning to steal the Declaration of Independence. I think Lemon might be, yeah. This is getting high too. Aren't we all? I don't know. I don't get high often. I don't know where to get drugs. So I never get high. But it also hits like a fucking truck when I do. I'm just like on the ground. That's why I mostly drink, because it's easier to buy that, and also I'm old enough to buy it on my own, and also soju is kind of nice. Oh, I can make a really good drink. Weird question, but how did you end up in Florida? It's not exactly a quick move from Hawaii. This was the only state that I had. Well, I had friends in other states, but this is the only one that I had actively visited at the time. My THC, bruh. Favorite fruit? Grapes. Grapes or strawberries? Proper support network? Is the proper support network how you get drugs? Or is it only medically... Oh, yeah. Well, I had kind of a support network. I had just my one friend. Where would you move to? I don't know. Japan? I wouldn't mind living in Japan for a little bit. Or like Sweden. Too bad you're not in Oregon, Hama. We have legal weed dispensaries, but I wish. I don't even like getting high. I don't know why I'm so like caught up in it. I just think it'd be neat. But like, I don't know. If I were to move anywhere, I don't know. I think I would want to go to some of the prettier places. Mind you, I would either have to marry rich or get a person who's willing to donate like a lot of money to me real quick. If one of those two things happens, I would not mind traveling around, living in random places. I could still work from wherever. It's just I'd be able to go out. It's just I also have my cats to worry about. So like I don't know how the fuck that would work. Which also has legal dispensaries. Ooh. No, I'd have to. Oh god, if I did leave, I'd have to pay for somebody to watch my cats. I like my cats. I guess I couldn't leave for too long unless I brought them with me. But even then, I don't know if they're very conducive to traveling. Is your day today? Pretty good. Shake it enough it's possible. Shake what enough? You tell me where to send it, I'll send you the subliminal playlist. I mean, you just put it in the Discord server. Just bring them with you. Yeah, but like, I mean, around the US maybe, but like, I don't know about like if I wanted to go to Japan. GoPro, thank you for the follow. You turn any game genre into D&D like game, what would it be? I don't know. Monopoly? I would not mind Monopoly with roleplay. It doesn't have to be sexy roleplay. I just mean like I would love to play Reginald P. Money'sworth, my like capitalist OC. Hey, sandwich, now the goal 69 is reached, but does it have to be exactly 69? I don't know. I didn't have like a specific thing for it. So just really want to get out of Vegas, put money. That's also valid. This place kind of sucks. It's a nice stream, by the way. Thank you. What was I going to talk about? Sub lover, and I don't even fucking know anymore, bruh. To Finland, not Sweden. What's wrong with Sweden? I haven't been to either, so I don't know. I don't know, the idea of traveling around, like, the only real big travel opportunities I could probably have is, like, if I got, like, married. Like, it'd be like a honeymoon thing. Oh, you know what, right? If I am traveling, right? If I'm, like, married by that point, right? Honeymoon where I'm, like, living around everywhere. I first go to my parents' place with my cats, right? I go there with my cats, drop them off with my parents so that they can watch them because they already really like my parents. And then I can travel around, get them on the way back because technically speaking, even if I am going to see my parents, Hawaii is, in fact, a like pretty popular honeymoon destination. And I already know the place. We're going to come over and get you some, God, I want some drugs. Is that what we're talking about? I don't know. Bottom line is, does anybody have money and would like to marry me real quick? We can divorce afterwards. It's fine. I just would like that to be a thing. You know, Japan and Scotland so bad, bro. Me too. I don't know about Scotland. I feel like I'd be like, oh, this is where the dwarves live. Torbjorn, ready to work. Plan your marriage in D&D. It will test your relationship strength when you argue about rules. Yeah, but that also involves the person I'm with knowing anything about D&D. No money. I'll let you know if I win the lottery. Thanks, Egg. Hey, Sid's in. You're late. Sid, you're late. You owe me a late fee now. We're entering into the new year with a late fee. I got you on stream, Hama. I had no idea you were on Twitch, but I watched your YouTube shorts for a while. Oh, well, thank you so much. I stream every day, 6 p.m. EST, unless there's a holiday. So if you decide to come back, please do. I shall marry you. Well, do you have money, Aiden? I'm only interested in marrying for money, not for love. Thank you very much. I'm going to be one of those. Maybe. I don't know. I'm too much of a lover boy to marry strictly for money. I've got money. Well, let's see it then, Aiden. I haven't seen you donate to the stream. Put your money where your mouth is, dog. If you want to marry me, you gotta pay my dowry and shit. Marrying for Robodicks. That's a thing I'll do on my own time. I have $2 on a pack of gum. Interesting offer. Do you want to do a Monster Hunter stream? Maybe. I haven't played it in a while, but I wouldn't mind. Yeah, when I can, peace. Bye. But yeah, Aiden out here trying to convince me they have money. I haven't seen any of this money you're talking about. Oh my goodness. The only person I think who's shown substantial funds is Matthew and Kat right now. Toki when they were here, but I don't know where Toki is. Like 5 goats or 1 calm. What the hell's a calm? I don't know. Just do the... because 1, I don't know how to, and secondly, I don't have a card or anything, just plain cash. Well, that doesn't count. I have money, but only cash right now. A lot of people only have cash. I don't carry cash anymore. I don't know why that is. Well, I have cash on me. It's just I don't carry it most of the time. Should rather marry for Robodicks or for money? I'd probably rather marry Disney money, solo leaving boy. I don't know where the fuck I don't know where they are. No, I'm late. Oh, good, Superhero Rumble. You owe me a late fee. Actually, Sid owes me a late fee. What the fuck? Sid, you call me your lord and you don't pay your tax? Your tax to know where life and stuff and whatever the fuck I was talking about because I got distracted by a thing. And you know, where to basically ask you when you get married someday, wear the fancy suit of your dreams. Dude, I'm absolutely gonna wear a fantasy suit. Are you kidding me? I don't want a boring wedding. I just don't want a big wedding. You know what I mean? Pay after payday. Yeah, that's fair. Is payday tomorrow or is that like next month? I don't know when the fuck people get paid, dog. I just do whatever. You might well. So yeah, I have nothing in my bank account though. That's valid. I had funds. Then the head gasket in my husband's car blew. Dude, December is shit for everyone. Everybody's broke during December. Maybe I should just focus on growing the community during like December months. It's tomorrow. Oh, I'm not even streaming tomorrow. I don't think unless I have. I don't know if I'm going over tomorrow for like New Year's Eve or I'm going there for New Year's Day. Started here for 10 hours watching a show. What show and why? Well, 10 hours? There's no show that, well, maybe Supernatural? I don't know. If you stream, I don't know if I'll stream. We'll see. Viewership is pretty solid so far. Manager du fromage, por favor. What the fuck? Finally, I feel better today, so I'll probably see my family for New Year's tomorrow. Nice. Supernatural speak. It was big, not anymore. Search all the way. Who's your favorite character? Dean, I guess. But yeah, I'd say Dean. I don't know. There's not a whole lot of like notable character. Oh, Bobby. Bobby's my favorite. What up? I subbed. Oh, thank you, Ender. I appreciate it. Is if you don't stream, we'll see. I have to check with my friend what the plan is. If I'm not streaming, if I'm not gonna be here tomorrow, I won't stream. But if I am, then obviously I will stream because like I already missed out on one thing. I know that Twitch isn't gonna hand out fucking they're not gonna hand out 2026 subs or whatever. Fucking assholes giving out subs on Christmas. I should have streamed, man. I should have streamed. Derby Dog, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Have you been to Disney World, Universal Studios? I've been to Disney World. I've been to Universal Studios in LA, in California. I haven't been to the one in Florida yet. I have plans on going there one of these days. I just don't know when. Her opinions, they're correct. Yes. Then you follow Jabui. Hama is God, Hama God, the God of all gods. I am that which rests at the beginning. Oh, that's another thing. The villain of my campaign is this thing that I call the conclusion. I always thought that the word... I don't know. I like the name The Conclusion for the main villain because it like also denotes that it's like the end. Been to Movie World? No. I don't know where the fuck to... I don't even know where to go for that. Used to donate somewhat regularly, then I ran out of money and I'm now struggling. Kira, you worry about yourself, dude. Don't even worry about it. You stream to Hama now. I have to go shower, going to the movies. Have fun, DB. Being made immortal great cult leader Hama. Sure, why not? Australia? I'm not going to Australia. My parents might be going, so I might tell them about it. They like amusement parks. Thank you for the fall patch. Hey! It's the people who gave me the hoodie. What's up, dude? How you doing? I don't know which one I'm talking to, but hi. No, no, spirit. I bet. Just saying, are we finally getting that collaboration going? You know, new year, new me, new hoodies. Follow yet? Well, I do it. Bailey didn't follow. But also by DB. Living in the oldest town in Western Australia. I don't know what that is. Softy, thank you for the follow. My last campaign was a group of was locked in a massive prison. At the end, we fought the leader, and when we beat him, everyone left. Huh. Follow, join the cult. Exactly. What's your favorite quote that you don't remember what it's from anymore? I don't even know, dog. Oh, also, happy almost New Year's. But like, I don't even remember most quotes. Most of my favorite quotes are the ones I said that are in my server, but I don't remember the context surrounding it. Like, it's usually just a lot of weird bullshit. Ah. Either way, patch notes apparel still an answer. I really want to. I don't know. I want to make a video about it, but I want to be compensated for that shit. I will say I have been telling everybody about how fucking comfy those hoodies are. I've worn it a few times. Best quotes. They are good quotes. Gotcha. I haven't seen it. People keep asking me to watch it. I'm like, I don't want to. Well, I do want to. I don't fucking know when I'm gonna get around to ever watching it, just because I'm kind of lazy. Like, I'm sure it's good, but like, This is Dave from Alvin and Chipmunks' Pro-Palestine. Yeah, Jason Lee. He's also in My Name is Earl, supposedly. I have a mug with it. A mug with what? Aspud? Or are we talking about something else? I know my pretty floral bonnet. Whoa, wait, what? So voice syndrome. He did. He voiced the first incel. I don't know. He voiced like a very toxic fan. I've had a few of those in my lifetime, but like none that have developed super technology. But like, you never know. Was Aussie? Who's Aussie? What are you talking about? Man, doing everything we can to make it happen. I'll reach out soon. Thanks for being so chill. All good. I made all of my points about like this collaboration to you when we had the meeting. If it happens, it happens. Great. You're chilling. I love me some hoodies. This is a really comfortable hoodie. Patch Notes Apparel, y'all. They have like little clasp and stuff. Get the Sorcerer one if you want to match me. It's a really nice one. This was a pretty opened up and chill stream so far. I think so. This stream was talking about a lot of personal things. Not like personal in the way that I don't want it to be shared, but it's like a lot of things that I have been thinking about recently. Which, I mean, I think is nice for this stream. Jason Lee's a Scientologist? Are you sure? Huh. That I didn't know. Is the maid suit stream? I'm wearing the maid suit now, dog. What the fuck are you talking about? Either way, I think this has been a pretty successful stream, debating whether or not I want to end it so I can get some food. Do I end it early so I can get some num-num food? What do you guys think? What's the opinion of the stream tonight? What do you guys think? Go eat. What's your preferred morning drink? Coffee. Get food and come back? Maybe. I don't know. Sandwich time. I'm starving right now. We're all starving, dog. This is the worst. Wait, what? What are you talking about, Aiden? Jason Lee's no longer a Scientologist? Oh, good. Food and back. People just want me to continue streaming, but there's a part of me where I'm like, I could end early. Food and ball play? Well, I'd have to end my YouTube live, that's why. But, like, I don't know. If we get a donation, like a few donations in, I will say like one substantial donation, I will go for longer. I'll just end the YouTube live and keep streaming. That's the agreement. I'll give it a couple of minutes. Just say also used to be a pro skater. The thing with people having skills is so surprising. There's like so many people who have like really strange things that they can and can't do, which I realize is true for everybody. But like when you think of a person who does acting, I'm like, oh, you're an actor. You act. You don't have any other skills. And then they're like, I can do 3 backflips. I can do 3 backflips and like sing the national anthem in Spanish. And I'm like, oh, well, damn. Okay. Go off, queen. Go eat Hama. Yeah, we shall see. I have no skill except being a pediatrician? Or pediatrician? A pediatrician. The best thing that you have cooked? Fuck if I know, dog. I really don't know. There's a few things that I really like to make, but I honestly can't think of what it is specifically. I don't know. A bunch of random skills that only come in handy once in a while. God, ain't that a fucking vibe. I might make some ramen tonight. I'm either going to order food or I'm going to get ramen. I don't know what the fucking vibe is. You gotta redeem, you need to eat. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll go get food. You need to eat. All right, fine. I'll eat. Everybody's fucking telling me to leave. My favorite YouTuber. Oh, thank you. Anyway, those of you over in the Twitch, thanks for tuning in. Follow if you haven't already. If you have all, consider joining the Discord server. You get notifications when we go live. If you liked what I do and want to support me, the best way to do that is to continue to watch the stream. Here's the Discord server. You get notifications when we go live. I'll be back possibly tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST for more shenanigans. I honestly don't really know when the fuck I get around to doing these, but like, we'll see if I'm here tomorrow. It's either going to be here tomorrow, gone the next day, or gone today, gone and here tomorrow. Or wait, no, gone tomorrow and then, fuck, my cat's husband. Wait, am I married to Cat? Did Cat agree to that shit? What the fuck? Anyway, thanks guys for watching. I'll catch you on the flippy flip. Love you all. Bye. Also, bye to those of you over on the YouTube. Subscribe. I love you. Bye. Bye. Oh, shit. Bye.